Hi, my name is Rose.
Okay, my name is Faida Ope and my pronouns are she, her.
My name is Samuel Remy Akinwale, he, him.
Hiya, my name is Lakani Cherwa and my pronouns are she, her.
So I'm doing a master's in clinical psychology, so that's mainly what I spend a lot of my time doing. But I also work at events as like a stage manager, artist liaison. I also teach on the side as well when I've got some time. And also, I was a youth worker up until about December, so yeah. And I DJ too sometimes.
So I'm freelance at the moment and I work as a producer, I work as an artist, and then I work as a facilitator as well.
So my current role at Contact is casual duty manager. But outside of this role, I do actually work as a freelance creative. So I'm an actor, I write plays. I've recently started writing for screen a little bit.
My current role is CEO of Young Manchester. Young Manchester is an infrastructure and intermediary funder within Manchester. So we fund youth and play organizations.
The first time that I discovered Contact was around 2016. I was asked by a friend if I wanted to come and see some shows. And I remember coming away from both shows feeling really inspired and really motivated to think about what theatre could be.
My initial visit to Contact was because of an organization called Reclaim. The program was targeted at young working class people and supporting them to be activists and leaders in their own rights. And this is where they brought us, 2012.
So I first discovered Contact through their creative freelancer pool. So I'd applied with my CV to, work as a freelance facilitator.
The second way I engaged with Contact was actually through the agency when I was 15.
The agency, the way I describe it is a little bit different to the way everyone else describes it, but I see the agency as like a sort of entrepreneurial, creative sort of program for young people.
And I was successful in getting funding from that. But it was in this building where they told me that I got the funding. And I remember before the renovation, there was a second floor, very small room, and they told me, hey, you got £2,000 for your projects, and I fell off the chair.
They don't go down the sort of straight and narrow. They have you use a lot of your own personality, a lot of your own common sense to do things, if that makes sense. And obviously when I was doing the agency, they had a whole methodology around it as well, and that's incredibly out of the box thinking. So I think I carried on doing that.
It just meant a lot to me to have the support of just people I really revered in different ways to take an idea for my community ahead.
When it comes to Contact Alumni, there have been lots of collaborations, but I feel like we come across each other in our kind of working life as well.
The people that I've met in the space have really given and shown me how to pour into others because they've poured into me in such a generous way.
Being in such a creative building inspired me to be able to go for more opportunities. So for example, I applied for the Wiley Longmore Award and Contact was one of the partner organisations. And I actually won the award, and I just don't think I would have gone for that opportunity or even known about that opportunity if it wasn't for Contact.
I think the support that characters like Steve Vickers, Shears Thompson, Reese Williams, the list is long, Kate, they're just a plethora of people in the space that just have shaped me to be who I am today. I'm happy with who I am today, and I'm grateful for their contribution to our journey. So thank you so much, Contact, and the awesome people behind it.
In terms of the young people's work, I think it's a really safe space, space to grow, develop, and really kind of learn about your own practice.
I think creativity, what it can do for young people is just set them on the right path. I think set them on an individualistic path, you don't have to follow the path everyone else is following.
It's so important because it gives space for people to think things through and reflect and have ideas and really find themselves.
Young people being creative can really push them to express themselves. I think so often young people aren't really given a voice.
It's understanding identity, self, and finding ways to express that. That's what creativity can bring.
In the society that we have today, it's incredibly important because you will go crazy if you try to be like anyone else.
In terms of Contact's like theatre programme, you'll see things which are completely new. Contact's not afraid to take risks and challenge perceptions.
You just know how it feels. It feels grassroots, it feels working class, it feels defiant, it feels resilient, it feels a bit edgy, it feels raw, creative.
We're a massive people's like theatre. We do lots of creative stuff, we do lots of entrepreneurial stuff, that kind of thing. Like, we're for the community, by the community.
We've got this tagline like the Castle of Curiosity.
I feel it's a disservice, especially to a city that wants to define itself as a working class hub of like innovation and creativity, for a young person in Manchester to not feel that touch that Contact has.
I know that Contact does offer space for artists, but it tends to be the artists that they already know. So if there is a way that we could have some kind of booking system that artists could access on our website, when spaces in the building are available, they can book and come in and rehearse, create and make.
We have the drive, we have the creativity, we have the manpower. In terms of what Contact's missing, is not what we're missing as, you know, an organisation. I think it's just the means.